Hello, my name is Stephanie, the creative girl behind the designs. Welcome back to my channel and thanks for stopping by. So I will be today setting up my March work planner, work, business, social media planner. And I have in there the Girl with Goals extension pack. This is sort of part 2 of that Fresh Start March mini series. And I'll be using these fun stickers to get started with. So stay tuned. All right, welcome back. So if you have seen my last video, you know that for March, I'm reevaluating my planner system that I came into 2024 with, and I'm mixing it up a bit. And this is part 2 of that Fresh Start March mini series, which is freshening up the planner system, which I did 1. And now 2, we're going to decorate for March. So I have these stickers. I, of course, have my archive planner, which I don't really need out unless I find that I need to archive some of these pages. So I have these stickers are from Love Posh. Let me see if I can get them framed there. There's Chic Spring and Functionally Chic Green Blooms. And I'm hoping that between these two, like I know these are going to be all green, because with March is spring, you know, all things green. Look at these luscious flowers. The succulents are gorgeous. Now, as you know, the Girl with Goals extension pack has purple in it. So, you know, really green's not that far off from that. So I am going to work with decorating that today. This is the Chic Spring. And I'm just going to kind of flip through it because, you know, it kind of has that Easter vibe going on, which has green in it. There's some peach. And then we get into more of the pinks and purples and things of that nature. So again, pink and purple go with green. You know, a lot of people like to have the neutral spreads, which I totally get why. It can be hard to plan or set up a system that already has a color in it. So I get that. But all I'm going to do is set it up with, you know, kind of using a color mix, meaning green complements purple and vice versa. So all I'm doing is working with what I've got and making it pretty. So let's get started. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out, let's see, we have the goals and the task list. For now, these are all I'm going to pull out. Now with this pack, it does not have a currently page. It does have what is basically upcoming projects. So this would be upcoming projects for March. And that functions as the currently page. Let's see, I want to make sure I can find this easily. So let me just put a little tab there, and I'm going to get this out of the way. Now I'm going to see, as you can tell, I already put in some of the holiday stickers because with the extension pack, it is undated. So I've gone through and stickered it up, but it also is, doesn't have the holidays in it. So that's, and I get it because it's undated. So I have highlighted in purple the dates that have a holiday on it. And if I had a sticker, I used just a gold sticker. Seemed pretty standard for me. So I'm going to pull out my wax paper. This is a fresh sheet of wax paper. So I'm just going to go ahead and trim down the side a bit. Make it a little bit more functional. And I love how easily it rips. And I'm going to take a little off the edge too, the top or bottom, whichever. Okay. And I'm going to get this put over here. Now, I won't get too much decorated only because, did I cut this right? Yes, I did. Good enough. You know, I already have some color in there, but I'm going to do what I can to get some things decorated in here. So let's get this tacked down. I did lose one of my little washi tapes. It's not very sticky, so let me just grab another piece quickly. I want to kind of keep this video quote unquote short if I can. We'll see how well that goes. So I'm just going to put this down here just to keep it anchored so that I'm not pulling up on it or shifting the page. In fact, I am going to just adjust this one a bit. Okay, there we go. So there's a lot going on in March. I talked about that in my last video. You know, you have daylight savings, St. Patrick's Day, Easter, Good Friday. Now, I had in my Memory of Day journal created a box, a flip-up box for this one, but I'm not going to do that in my work planner because typically on Sunday I don't plan to work. And then I'm going to decorate as much as I can. So let's first start with, let's see if there are any, as I was flipping through, I think I want to pull in some of these because it is spring. Everything else in here had probably more of a color I wasn't looking for. And again, I plan to, so this is the month page. And I'm just quickly flipping to make sure that there's not another one. This one could work too. This is also nice. We'll see. Let me mark that one. And as I get into this more, I'll know. And even this one's nice. We'll see which ones go with this. Let me grab some handy dandy sticky notes. And I am going to mark these 3 pages, or technically 2 pages. So there's this one, oops, and then I lost it anyway. And then this one. Okay, so there's those 2. And so I'll be doing the month, and then on the back side of this is the goals page with the top priority, and then the task list. So I'm gonna kind of keep those all uniform looking, and it just is easier on the eyes. So in here, I'm looking to see what green shades there are. I think I would love to add in some florals. This might be more florals because it has a floral edge, right? Sort of, it's faint. Let's see. I love the dark green on this. The mixture, I think I might do this. It's similar to the ones that I pulled out for my Memory of Day journal. But I do like these. Okay, and so March is a little bit different in that there are no blank boxes down here. They're just all up here. And I like the fact that there's 2 pages in her book because since I'm decorating all of those pages, I'm gonna need probably all of the stickers for that look, let's say. Let's see, so this was plants. The succulents kind of have a pink to it, which is nice because that could go with the spring stickers. And there are these. I know my little lid keeps flipping up on you. Sorry about that. Let's see. So I kind of have to keep, as I look at these, because again, I want all those pages to be uniform. I'm looking at what elements I have that are going to fit along these pages. So let's see, we have the priority page. So this is really multitasking because I need to choose something that is going to go with all of those pages. So I'm going to put the spring aside. I'm going to pull out, I think I want to go with these succulents. Here's why. This one has a nice long, I could put that at the top though. So it has this long sticker, which I would typically use, but on this page, it's either going to cover up all of that. Yeah, it would cover that up, which I wouldn't want, but I could put it up here. Or this one here, which has just a shorter, I'm going to move this little plant out of the way. Love it, but it's kind of in my way. So this one would work. So I think I'm going to go with the succulents. Let's work with that. All right. So I'm just going to put this over here so I can pull these off and start getting them on. I've used the wax paper with Happy Planner stickers, but I haven't used it with these. I think they'll still work. I never even thought about that. I mean, it's wax paper, it should. So let's see. You know what? I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this out. I'm just going to wing it. And because again, I'm not super decorating this spread, so I'm gonna go ahead and forego that. Wax paper, after all that work to put it down. Let's just roll it up and move it out. Okay, because then I can flip between the pages a little more easily. So let's get this one in. I'm just gonna put it up as close as I can to the edge. And look at how perfectly it fit. I didn't even have to worry about covering up either of those, which is great. All right, so let's see, I have March in here. I do need to write 2024. And let's see, we have, I'm gonna pull over my other pages quickly because I have I'm gonna be flipping between these pages. Hopefully that's okay. Let's see, I have a big corner floral, which I'm thinking I'm gonna put on this priority list. And I don't want to stick on that, so I'm going to push that out of the way. So I'm going to put that right here. And I'm going to pull this one off. All right. Oh, you know, it kind of goes this way. But I'm going to put it this way. It does. You can put your stickers any orientation you want. That's the beauty of it, right? So I'm going to put this again as close to the edge as I can. And I love these stickers because they're thin enough that they don't get in the way. Like, there's not a big ledge to them. So I like that. Let me go back to I'm going to kind of keep these pages in the order that they should be. And keep in mind, so let's see, my task list. As I said, I'll be jumping around here, but that will be finished soon. I am going to, since I have this big area up here, I am going to take, I don't want to put anything down here because if I get all the way over here, I would not be able to write on that. So I'm going to stick with doing the, just this side for now. So let's see, I am going to grab, I think this one here. This one seems to be a nice complement to this corner. So let's go ahead and get this one on. I will trim a bit of this off, but I'm going to try and fit as much of this on as I can. Let me separate these pages. I don't want them to get stuck together. That would be bad. And actually, I'm going to wipe this out quickly. I think I'm going to use a box here, but I don't want this showing through. So I'm just going to use my gel pen because I can cover up in the most minimal of area and not have to worry about the white tape from the whiteout showing through. So let me get this dry. Okay, I think it's sufficiently dry. Let's get this on there, as much of it as I can. Now what I am going to do is I'm going to pull back up a strip of this wax tape or wax paper. I'm just going to cut off a piece because I will end up with little bits as I cut this off, and I want to try and use those wherever I can. I'm also hoping that this video doesn't cut off because my battery was a tad low. So hopefully it will not do that on me, and I will get through this whole thing and you will see what I've done. So this one I can use. There's a smaller one, which I don't see. I thought I cut a smaller piece off. All right, well, we'll leave it like this for now. Okay. And this is my extra pieces. So task list, priority goals, this. Okay, so let's go back to the calendar. And so again, I have this corner, but I don't want to cover that. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these two individual flowers and I'm going to kind of put them up here. So this one's going to go here. And then the other one is going to go on the other side, just to kind of keep with the same color scheme. I will need to hole punch this a bit. And it does cover Wednesday, but because it's see-through, you can kind of still see it. So I'm not worried about that. I'm gonna go ahead and grab off my little pieces. I call them tidbits because I most definitely can use this somewhere else. You know, in the areas that, you know, you don't have a lot of room in. So definitely always just keep your tidbits until you, or sticker bits, however you want to call it, until you're totally finished. Let me make sure that was okay. And then, so this one here, I will repunch before I put it back in my planner. But I'm gonna go ahead and get this one off too, because these leaves, again, I can definitely use these and scatter them around. And why waste it, right? These are a bit smaller, but again, I will hold on to them. You never know. Did I grab it? Okay. And so now I have them up there. And let's see. There is the smallest of ones. I'd want to anchor my page, so I need to get something here. It is going to come into the day a bit, but I need to anchor. I can't leave it like that. So I am just going to pull in this little green leafy decor. Again, keeping it minimal to what I'm covering on that day, because I do use that day, while still getting the sticker in there to kind of anchor my page. I mean, it anchors it, but it also is kind of like a border, you know, like it gives you a balance, not so much a border, but a balance. I like that in my pages. All right, now I do know, before I go and go too far, so let's see, here's my page, you can see it now. So that's going to be my monthly page, but I'm not done yet. I am going to pull out, I have a bunch of things on my desk still. I'm going to pull out some of these boxes because, just going to mark my page up there. I do use certain color or certain days for certain. I've already highlighted, again, if you follow me long enough, you know on Monday and Friday, I try and do a blog post or I fix a post in my blog. And then on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays is when I try to post a video. So I like to keep track on my monthly of what those videos are. So I think what I'm going to do is I have a lot of these boxes, so that's perfect. I'm going to use the medium green for, we're going to do Tuesday. Hopefully they're straight because I'm looking at them sideways. Just a little bit below the day number. And what's going to go into these boxes are the videos. So first, the sticker's there to put the final video that I posted there. But until then, I will put a Post-it note on there, and that will give me guidance as to what I'm posting on what day. And the purpose of the sticky note is because if for some reason I have to change something around, I don't want to write it in and then only find that I have to change it later. So I think these are all the same color. I am hoping. So let's see, we have Thursday. In fact, before I go to Thursday, let me do this. I just want to see if I can get it lined up as best as possible. So we're going to Thursday. Hopefully I'm straight. All right. Okay. And I'm going to keep going and get these in there. I have something here because I put it in there already so I wouldn't forget. And I just didn't want it on video. So, all right. Easy peasy, sort of. Let's see. Hopefully my pages are staying straight, or else that kind of defeats the whole point. Let's see. It may not be perfect, but it'll be pretty close, which is okay by me. As long as I have a pattern and that it's as close to being straight as possible, I'm good with it. So these are, again, my YouTube days. And I will be writing in my videos. And let's see, only a few more. I think they're all the same color. Yes, that's good. And that's why I say it's really good that there's 2 pages for everything, because then I never have to worry about not having enough. There's nothing worse than putting together a spread only to have run out of boxes. Now this one, because I have this here, I think I'm gonna lift it and then put that over the sticker. So let me just lift this a bit. I think I can lift these. I don't remember if I did or not. If I did this before. Yeah, it's coming up pretty well. Okay, perfect. Let me go back and get back in alignment with my page. And I have things falling all over the place over here because I have my desk full of things. All right, perfect. Okay, So I now have my boxes for my videos, and I could have gone through and color coded the box based on what I put on what day, but I didn't want all that extra color. I kind of wanted a uniform look. Now on Mondays, I'll still put these. Let's see, Mondays and Fridays. Actually, I don't want to use a big box. I want to see if, I'm pretty sure there's smaller boxes, but I want to make sure that I have a difference between the two, because I don't want them to be so obvious, if that makes any sense. I'm struggling over here. So much stuff on my desk. Yes, I should probably put that in my planner, right? Clean my desk off. I don't want it to be, you know, big box, so that's why I'm varying it up a bit. So this one here is going to be Mondays. I'm going to put it directly under the number and hope it's straight. Now with these days, again, with the blog, it's usually either fixing a post. That one was a bit crooked, right? Yeah. It's either fixing a post or creating a new post. So, and again, if you followed along, you know I had my Valentine crafts, which did not get out before Valentine's. Again, timing, and then some of it was, you know, the planner. Like I said, having everything in one is great. I could find things easily, but when I had the planners that I had, it just caused a little dysfunction. So that's why I decided to do a Fresh Start March. And what better way to start fresh than with a little green, since it's spring. All right, so now we're doing Friday. I thought I stickered the wrong day, which would be a bad thing. So Friday. So this one I have to put down a little further because I already wrote in the calendar. So these are far enough apart that I'm not overly worried. While I would rather they all look the same, you know, I already wrote on it, so it is what it is. I'm not going to worry about that. And I'm trying to speed it up because, as I said, I hope my video or my battery lasts long enough. It's probably something I should have checked beforehand. Something to note. So let's see, I'm going to put, let's see, got one more here. And actually, I'm going to have to go further up for the 29th because, again, I also put a sticker down already. No big deal. The goal is to work your plan. As I always like to say, have a plan and work the plan. Okay, so there's March so far. Let me go back to my florals. And I think florals and box-wise, I'm set with this. Let me go here because I have a floral here and I want to get one up at the top. Again, just a, let me just double check what's left. That's the task list. Okay. So I'm going to use this one here. Oh, I was doing so well getting these off of the paper. Here, let me pull it out. Might work a little better. Let me pull this out so I can get the sticker. There we go. And then I'm going to put this one up in the corner. It will cover up the goal a little bit, but I'm not too worried about that. Okay. It'll work. All right. Here we go. And then I have left still a few more. So I think what I want to do is put this one On the other side. Lofty plans for this video. Again, a first in the series, mini series. And then, of course, you know, I will be all set for March, which that is a good thing. And let's see, where's my wax paper? And then as I use them, I will trim off some parts of them just to fit in the space that I want to put them in. All right, let's put this down here. We're getting there. So let's see, then we have task, yes. Just keeping aligned with where I am. Okay. So let's put this here, and then let me go into, because I want to get a few Easter stickers over here as well, or something springy, Eastery, something like that. Okay. I wanted to pull in the dots because I wanted to use, let's use the medium green, if I can get it off the paper. For these, let's replace those. Again, if you can decorate it, why not, right? And then this as well. And then I'm going to use light green at the bottom. And I'm looking at this box over here, and I'm like, could I fit one of these in that space? Let's see. So this would be this green. Will this fit? Oops. It'll fit. So for this, why not? Let's do this, right? Let me white this out so it doesn't show through. So what I'm going to do is put the box inside of this one, and then I can cover that circle as well. So we're going to use this darker one here. So let me see. I needed to make sure I get this right. So I have to cover up at least the top. All right, and then the light green, same thing. Okay. Ooh, super sticky. Okay, now I am going to take the longer sticker, this, and I'm going to do this. And then it just makes it, gives it a little bit more to the page, makes it look like it's part of the page. In the little spot over here, I can use my pen to, my gel pen to white that out. All right, so here we go. Almost there. And let's see, I had, let me look. I have one more floral to go. Problem is, I don't really have room here. As well, before I forget, this needs to have a box on it. So let's see where I need a to-do box. Is that sort of straight? Let me check. Yep, good. Okay. And then what I'm going to do, since I have one more floral left, is this my only page? Yes. I am going to take the floral bunch. So I've got this one left. And I am really trying to rush to finish because I am fearful my camera's going to go out on me. Which would be a shame because this was so much fun. Let's see, how do I want to do this? Probably this way. Now, because this corner doesn't have anything, I'm going to take the piece that I cut off from the top of there, and I'm going to trim it down just a smidge. And I'm going to get that up in this corner so that there's something there and it doesn't look so blah. Although I realized, of course, after the fact, but I think I'll fix it. I didn't cover up the to-do. So let me see if I can cover that. Let's see, if I do the darker green, let's do the lighter green. I think this will work. Covers up the floral just a little bit, but that's okay. Okay. Let's see, this goes here. All right. So let's get a little leaf or something down here. Let's see. Do I have enough for the middle? Or not the middle, sorry, the end. It's on the sticker, but it won't come up around the paper. Okay, so let's see if I can get this over here without taking up too much space. Okay, that worked fine. And then this one I kind of want to put here. And then I'm just going to, on these, the pieces that I trim off, I'm not going to keep those. Just because they're so small, it really wouldn't make much of an impact. And I want to put this one over here, if it works. Works perfectly. All right. Let me trim those edges. This has been the first warm day where we are, and I'm kind of not prepared. Okay, I'm getting on in time. I'll do the other little tidbits. This is all set. Let me close this book and let me open this one quickly. Okay, so this is not going to work now because it has a different color in it. And then what was this one? Let me go back to my month. Let me see. Let me see if I would like this here. I do think I like this here. So let me do this, and then I think I'm going to have to end this for now. Just because I don't know what my battery life is left. And I'm also thinking now that I have the picture, or not the pictures, now that I have the sticker book for this pattern, it has in there the days of the week. I may go through and do that. just to keep it uniform. I'll see. Okay, let me get this dry. All right. So we have this, and then I was just looking at this little basket. Let's see if I can get this in there too. I'm not sticking it down just yet. That doesn't go too bad. I'm gonna go with it. You know what? I like it. So there you go. Okay, I am gonna finish this off camera. I will put pictures at the end of the video like I usually do. And like I usually do when I don't finish it. There are parts that I'm gonna edit out, obviously. But for the most part, this is my March work planner pages. It is the Grow with Goals extension pack. So here's the month. Here is my goals and priority page. And then my task list. And I am now all set up for March. So there you have it. I hope that I have inspired you to do something creative today and every day, and that you create your beautiful life one plan at a time. Thank you for watching.